Hey everyone, it is Bridget here. Welcome to my channel at Blissful Bridget. I'm here today to bring you 3 practices that really relate back to A Course in Miracles. And now, A Course in Miracles is a metaphysical text for spiritual transformation. It's a very dense text, but with a lot of really powerful truths. So if you've never heard of it, feel free to go check it out. You can buy the complete text. I think there's also a workbook. Or you could also buy my favorite book, A Course in Miracles Made Easy by Andy Cohen. Highly recommend that. And in this book, it really teaches us teachings and practices to honor the reality of where we are, of what we're doing here on this human world. So I'm going to bring you 3 really basic practices that can deeply influence your life and really how you perceive your life. Because at the core of it, perception is everything. Every single thing that you see is your own perception. Because it's all a reflection. And that brings me to my first topic, which is everything in life is a mirror. Everything is your perception of reality, your perception. We all have a lens through which we are looking at the world. And a really good example is 2 people could be watching the same thing. Not a TV show, but they could see something happen in the world. Maybe just an interaction. And those 2 people can have vastly different experiences of that interaction. Now, why is that? Why would they have different experiences? It's because we are processing the experience through our own perception of reality. So, for instance, if someone has a lot of negative self-talk, if they are constantly telling themselves that they can't do anything right, that they are overweight, they'll never find the boyfriend, blah, 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 that continues on. The way that they see reality is going to be framed through how they view themselves. So they might see an interaction and their reality is based off of their internal framework. Whereas another person who could see something could see it completely different because that is their reality. So every single thing is a mirror. So notice interactions between people. Do you find people annoying? Are you easily bothered by others? Look within. Look within. Start to notice the mental dialogue within your life and how you view things that are happening in your life, because it's simply just being reflected back to you in your reality. So that's number 1. Number 2 is really a lesson on judgment and also perception. So this can be a little bit more challenging to implement, but I'll give you an example of a person who's constantly complaining about their coworker. They go to work every day and they're so bothered by their coworker. The coworker complains all the time. The coworker is annoying. The coworker is just not the person that they want to be around, right? All the time. A Course in Miracles teaches us that information is simply data. It's neutral data. However, we have placed importance or value on that information based on our reality. So start to see happenings in your life as simply data. And then again, you are choosing to perceive that data through your own perception of this world. So if you have the most annoying coworker ever who's always complaining, maybe it's because you're complaining all the time too. And that's what you're seeing out of the situation. That's the data you are perceiving. Now that one might take a little bit longer to understand because we do place a lot of precedence and value on certain situations and how we see things in the world. But everything is simply data. You have the choice how you perceive that data. Okay? Is it through the lens of love or the lens of fear? Fear has multiple forms. Fear has judgment. Fear has worry. Fear has anger. Fear has rage. Fear has comparison. Shift to the lens of love. Love has joy, friendship, happiness, peace. Focus your attention there, and you will see more happiness, joy, peace, love in your world. And the third is about forgiveness. All right, we've all had that situation where someone has wronged us. Someone has done something so evil to us, and we can't find it in ourselves to forgive them, right? We've all been there, myself included. However, when we do not forgive other people, remember, everything's a mirror. When we do not forgive others, we are not forgiving ourselves. When we forgive others, it is not saying that what that person did was okay or right or nice or kind. No. When we forgive others, we are freeing ourselves from the shackles of that situation that is holding us back. So forgiveness has much more to do with you versus the person who wronged you. It has everything to do with you. So if you are dealing with a very challenging situation, and I know that people have hurt other people, yes, we understand that. But are you letting that hurt to now overpower you in your life and hold you back from expressing and living a life of truth, of honesty, of love, of happiness? Because if that's the case, you have to forgive yourself. Forgive the person, forgive yourself for focusing so much of your energy on that thing. And choose again. Choose to focus your energy on something else. Maybe you can find one small thing about that person that is so amazing. There's always the silver lining. Remember that movie? So forgiveness is really more so about you. Release the shackles that thing has on you. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Your life will be much better, trust me. So to quickly recap, everything is a mirror. Information is simply just data, but it depends on how you perceive it. And 3, forgiveness is more so about you than the other person. I hope you enjoyed these teachings. I hope they can influence your life in massive, massive ways, because I know that these understandings have made me completely look at my life differently. And it is really awesome to be able to look at things from a different angle and see the beauty in everything that is in front of us in this world. So thank you all. Let me know if you have questions, comments, concerns. I do some of these free trainings in my Facebook group called the Inner Creation Collective. So join here. I will link it below. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Sat Nam, Namaste. Have the most amazing day.